Good morning, Tamina Khan is here in TKMaths is fun. In today's video, we will solve a question on integration, which is a part of the syllabus of A-level Mathematics P3. And this question will have a concept of a stationary point and integration by substitution method will be used in it. So it will be a good revision of both the concept if you understand the solution of this question. So let's start. So this diagram is given to you here, and it is given that maximum point is M and equation of the curve is this. You have to find the exact coordinate of M. Now the concept here is, we know when we are talking about maximum or minimum point, the rate of change is 0 there. It means dy over dx will be 0 there. So we will differentiate the function and we will put it equals to 0 and solve it. So this is what we are going to do first. I have already solved here, but I will show you step by step so that you can understand the concept. I have already solved so that I can save the time of the video. Okay. So now we know that at maximum point, rate of change will be 0. And after differentiating this equation, we will put dy over dx equals to 0. Now what comes in your mind? Which method you will apply here? Yes, two functions are multiplying, so we will apply the method of product rule here, right? And you remember that formula? It is uv prime plus vu prime. So one of my function will be u. So which one I have taken u? Let's see here. So I have taken here x plus 5 as u. So when I differentiate it, I got 1. Similarly, 3 minus 2x square root will be v here. When we remove the square root symbol, the power is half. So dv over dx will be half 3 minus 2x power minus half. So I have done it here for you. So now these values of u, u prime, v prime, I will plug in this formula, right? Which is product rule formula for differentiation. So simply I have plug in, use different colors to show you, and then I will simplify it by putting this equals to 0 here. Okay. And why we are putting it equals to 0? Because at maximum point, dy over dx equals to 0. Now mostly students have difficulty in simplifying equations, algebraic fractions, when you have square root. So let's see here how we will do it. What did I do here? The LCM of this and this will be 3 minus 2x root. So this side will multiply by this 3 minus 2x. And we know when root multiply by root of the same number, answer is this. So now when I will multiply them, my answer will be 3 minus 2x. Square root will be gone, right? And of course 3 minus 2x, this 3 minus 2x is multiplying by 0, cross multiplication, it will disappear. Anything multiplied by 0 is 0. So that's why minus x minus 5 I got from here. Okay, it is here. And then plus 3 minus 2x. Simple expansion of the bracket, and you will get the value of x minus 2 upon 3. Now because question was saying find the coordinates of the maximum point, so I need to know the value of y also. So I will substitute it in the equation. This equation was given to you. In place of x, write down minus 2 upon 3. Now what I have done here, let me show you one thing here. Just a minute. Let me use some other color first of all. Okay. So now here you can see I have simply used calculator and I got this value. But when I check the marking scheme, it was given this answer. Now because in the question it was only saying find out the exact coordinate, so this is fine. But if somebody is wondering that how this form was found, so let me explain it to you here. To get this answer, 13 times root 39 divided by 9, what you will do with this equation, this answer, let's see here. I am multiplying this whole answer which I have gotten here by 13 upon 3. And how did I get this idea? Tell me what happened. Sorry, 3 upon 3 inside the square root here. Because I know 13 times 3 will be 39. This is what was given to you in the exact form in the marking scheme. But remember, you don't need to bring it in this form. The only reason is you don't know in which form it is required. It is saying exact form. So this is also exact form. That is also fine. Okay. So that's why after multiplying and dividing by 3, you can easily get what is shown in the marking scheme. Now let's solve the part B of the same question. Now it is saying use the substitution of u is equals to 3 minus 2x here. 3 minus 2x, and then integrate the area of the shaded region. What was the shaded region? It was here in the diagram. So this shaded region we have to find out by integrating the function. So which function? This function. Now we will integrate to get this area, and limits will definitely be these, which we will find out. Okay, but there is a limitation in the question. It is saying using the substitution method, and then we have to give answer in this form. Okay, so let's start it. So this is my equation, and to find the area of a shaded region I need to integrate it, correct? So this is what we will do. But substitution is given to you, and you know when substitution is given to you, what do? You change the variable like it is given here x, everything into u. So what is the technique? The technique is there are 3 steps basically. You take the substitution, whatever is given to you, you differentiate it with respect to the variable present. And then after that, separating the variable. And what I'm trying to do here, I'm trying to find out dx so that I can replace it by whatever u in terms of. So I got in place of dx minus half du. So I will replace this dx by minus half du. And this 3 minus 2x I will replace by u. And what about this? What will happen to this x? From the given substitution, I will make x a subject. So I will replace x by this. So now I know everything. What I will replace it, dx, x, and 3 minus 2x. So now I'm going to substitute everything here. You can see here. Okay, I have used orange color to show you what I am replacing it by. Okay, again showing you the question. Here, instead of 3 minus 2x, I have written u, and that's why it is root u. Now what will I do? I will simplify it so that I can integrate it, right? So simply, because all 3 terms are multiplying here, you can see there is a bracket here, right? This is also multiplying and this is also multiplying. So I'm taking this minus half outside. After that, I have taken here LCM to simplify it. Under root u, I'm writing here as it is. So 3 plus 10 become 13. I'm talking about here. So I've written 13 minus u, and this 2 has also gone out, and that's why it became 4. After that, what will I do? You can do mental calculation. So I am multiplying 13 by root u, this one, and then u by root u. You know, u multiply by root u is what? It's apply the law of indices basically, right? Root u mean u power half. Okay, so now I have 2 terms and I can integrate it easily. Okay, so this integration you have learned already in P1, you know this thing. Now, after this, you see there were limits. We have to find those limits so that we can apply those limits here. So what we will do now, after simplifying, I have further simplified here. So this is a perfect simplified form. Okay, so 13 twos are, so I hope this is easy and you know it. Now for limit, what did I do? You tell me what you will do. To find out these limits, you will put the function equals to 0. Agreed? So because on the x-axis y is 0. So I got the value of x minus 5 and 3 upon 2. Because here when you will square both sides, this square root will be gone and 0 square will remain 0. So now when you got these limits of x, but your actual equation now after the integration in terms of u. So there are two ways to do it. What did I do? I changed my limits of x into u. And how did I do this? Because what was given to us as u is equals to 3 minus 2x. So using this equation, I will say when x is minus 5, I will substitute here minus 5 and I got u 13. Similarly, I will plug in when x is equals to 3 upon 2, I will get the value of u. So now my limits, which were actually minus 5 here and 3 upon 2 here, right? So limits were actually minus 5 to 3 upon 2. So minus 5 is giving me 13 and x 3 upon 2 is giving me 0. So these limits will become 13 to 0. Please remember here, you will replace the common mistake what students make. They say, they see 0 is small, so they write 0 here and 13 here. Actually, the function was in x, and we always write a small value in the lower limit, but that is for the actual function. But 13 is the corresponding value of minus 5, right? You have gotten it here. So that's why 13 will be replaced by, minus 5 will be replaced by 13. And 3 upon 2 will be replaced by 0, right? And then you will write your function of u which we have found there, right? Here we have found, on the top you can see here, right? So I'm writing this function, and on this function I'm applying limits. Here you can see that. And once limits are here, we always do what? Upper limit minus lower limit. So you can easily see here, if I want to identify, in place of u, I have applied limits. Of course, these terms will become 0. And here I can use calculator now very easily to get my answer. But remember, question was saying, give answer in which form? A times root 3. So do not get the answer in decimal by using the calculator. You can use calculator to do the simple calculation. Okay, so 4 multiplied by 3, 4 multiplied by 5. I'm doing all this, nothing else. Simple calculation, which we do in the junior classes. Okay, and then you got your answer. So what is your A? Minus 69 divided by 15. So I hope you understood. If any step is not clear, you can ask me in the comments. Please press like and subscribe button to encourage me. Thank you very much for watching.